Last week I told you about DeSoto Falls State Park down on the Alabama side of Lookout Mountain. There's a place there where there's a dam across the river, across a little river. It's called Alpine. Used to be a girls' camp there. I'm not sure what's there now, but the dam is still there as far as I know. The dam is about 40 yards long from side to side. Quite an impound of water there for that river. Beautiful, beautiful river. We were there for a family outing back when I was about 8 or 9 years old, and I got it in my mind that I wanted to swim across the river from the side where the picnic was to the dock on the other side. My mother said, "No, you can't do that. You can't do that. It's too far, and besides, when you get over there, there are water moccasins all over that dock and under it and around it. You cannot possibly make that swim." I had an uncle who since has gone on to be with the Lord, but he says, "Oh, Blanche, let him go." And he said, "Donnie," said, "go ahead. I'll walk along the dam beside you. You swim. If you get in trouble, then I'll be there to pick you up." So I started swimming, and I swam about 10 or 15 yards, and I got to thinking about all of those water moccasins there around the dam under it. And I went a little bit further, maybe 30 yards. Then I thought of all those water moccasins, and they grew in number, they grew in size. And so the closer I got to that dock, the bigger those water moccasins got, at least in my mind. I got within about 5 yards of the dock, and I turned to my uncle and I said, "Uncle Ray, I don't believe I can make it. I'm going to have to go back." And I couldn't swim 5 more yards, but I could turn around and I could swim 35 or 40 yards back to the bank. Of course, he laughed, and because he knew what had happened. You see, what happened was I let fear overtake me, the fear of something that wasn't even real. There probably was not a water moccasin within yards or even miles of that particular place because of all the people having scared them off. But in my mind, it became a fearful thing and an awesome thing and something that I could not conquer, and so I swam back and did not get to the dock across the dam. Fear is a very powerful emotion, and maybe it's something that you and I both have to deal with at times. Maybe the Lord has laid a burden upon your heart to do something, but you said, "No, I can't, I'm afraid." Or maybe there's someone He wants you to witness to, and you say, "Well, I can't. I'm afraid I might be rejected. They might slam the door in my face." Or maybe it's something, someplace the Lord wants you to go, some mission trip or something else the Lord has in store for you, and He's impressing upon your mind, but you say, "No, no, just can't go because I'm afraid." The Lord, as somebody else has said, just remember this, give it a try, because someone said that the Spirit of God will never lead us where the grace of God cannot sustain us. Jesus, on more than one occasion, says, "Fear not, for behold, or lo, or don't you know that I am with you always, even to the very end of the age." Conquer your fears, make that witness, make that journey. Speak to that person, extend that love, extend that mercy and grace, whatever, no matter how frightened you may be, because what did He say? That the Spirit of God will never lead us where the grace of God cannot sustain us. Thanks for letting me be part of your day, and this is Don Howell with today's Minute Message.